Hey guys, Timmy here. And one of the biggest things right now for like the past month and really like these last couple of weeks is Battlefield Hardline. And when Battlefield Hardline was leaked a couple weeks ago, the internet kind of got really mad, and I can understand that because we have Battlefield 4, which came out less than a year ago. Some people are still having problems with it, and there are still some major problems with the game. And the EA and wants to release a new Battlefield, and a lot of people are mad at that, and I am too, because we feel kind of gypped out because we pay $60 at release, which we shouldn't be doing, for a game. We pay if you buy the DLC, if you buy premium, that's another $50-$60, and there you go. Say if you even buy like the deluxe edition, that's up to $130. And for a game that's still broken, and a game that should have been worked on and really should have worked by now, and to have a new one come out, it's ridiculous. I mean, one of the biggest things on the website Polygon was titled, "I won't buy Battlefield Hardline at launch, and neither should you." And we get that, and I mean, it's because we have Battlefield 4 and it's still so broken. Now Battlefield Hardline comes out, and I'm going to be frank, this is my opinion, but Battlefield Hardline does not feel like a new Battlefield. I understand that they want to have a new developer come in, but it does not feel new. It feels like Battlefield 4 DLC, and that's all it is. It should be a $30 game or even a DLC because it does not feel like a full game. And I can understand people, they like the changes, but for me and a lot of other people, we don't really like the changes. We feel like it's just Battlefield 4 with a new DLC. Nothing really feels new. I mean, yes, they have new game modes, but they're very similar to basically other game modes. Not enough to warrant a new change and warrant a whole new game. So it's really weird. But I can understand, like, actually, I played with the developers last night on Twitter. They announced that you could join like a developer server and play with the developers. And I mean, it is a great idea that they had this beta come out this early, but it still doesn't seem right to have a game like Battlefield Hardline come out when Battlefield 4 is still broken. And then the other news is EA and DICE are asking people, why does everyone still want Battlefield Bad Company 3? Like, everyone like says, oh man, Battlefield 4, where's Bad Company 3? We want Bad Company 3. Everyone's like, Battlefield Hardline, where's Bad Company 3? And EA was asking, like, what you guys like? We don't understand why you guys liked Bad Company so much, and why we should make another one. They just don't understand it. And a lot of people, and actually this is my opinion as well, one of the biggest things with Bad Company is, one thing, like, everything felt balanced. Like, the assault class had the ammo, and then the medic class had the LMG with the medic equipment and everything, and it felt more balanced. And in, like, say Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, having like an assault rifle with a medkit, it just doesn't feel as balanced, and I can understand that, and definitely that's how I feel as well. Battlefield Bad Company 2 is one of the best Battlefields in my opinion, and a lot of people, they really don't like the destruction. I mean, honestly, Levolution is a big gimmick. Like, it just doesn't feel and play right. Like, in Sea of Shanghai and Battlefield 4, taking down the tower actually ruins the map in my opinion. The map works really well with the tower in place, so I don't see why you take it down. And in Bad Company 2, you could level the map, and that's what we want. I mean, sure, the buildings that you could level in Bad Company 2, they were pretty much copy and pasted of the same building, but it still felt really cool to take, I forgot what map it was, I think it was like Atacama Desert, I think that's the name of the map, and it was like this map, just like this big open map, and with these buildings, and if you leveled all the buildings, it would really make it hard for, say, infantry to move up, because we had they had no cover. And I think that's a better kind of like game to play, is when you control how the map plays out, and not with Levolution where it's just this one set piece of a tower coming down, or other things like that, like say the bridge coming down in Dawnbreaker. Like, that just doesn't seem as rewarding to the player, because if the player can take down like a couple buildings, and say, I remember even in Bad Company 2, you could take down like the building and rush, and it would destroy the MCOM. Obviously, it would take like a couple like people with C4 to take down the tower, or not the tower, the building, but to actually have the player control that, it felt really good. It felt rewarding. And that's what they should really do. They should get rid of Levolution and say, or even say, Levolution, take down the entire level, and really evolve the map. Like something like that. That works better in my opinion than just a tower coming down into Shanghai and kind of ruining the map in my opinion. So that's another thing that they should do for Bad Company 3. This video is supposed to be about Battlefield Hardline, but going off of Battlefield Bad Company 3. But one last thing, and I actually heard this, and it actually does make sense, is when you look at the characters of like Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3 for example, they all feel and look very similar. And what I mean is that none of them really had like traits that made them look like different. And one person actually pointed this out, I forgot where, is that each soldier in Bad Company 2 had their own look. The sniper had the ghillie suit on, and that so you knew that guy's a sniper. We should like take care of him in that own way. We had the medics, which had the red beret on, so we know that's the medic, so we should take care of him. In Battlefield 4, it just feels like every soldier looks very similar, so it seems just weird to like not have like these different characters. And I mean, a sniper should have a ghillie suit on, you know, but I guess maybe because it's like more urban combat, they don't really need ghillie suits. I can get that, but oh no, that's what Battlefield Bad Company 3 should have. And also Battlefield Hardline. I'm not going to be getting Battlefield Hardline at launch. I'm sorry to say that, but I'm not going to. Battlefield 4, people still have problems with it. I still have some problems with it, but I still have fun with it. I still like Battlefield 4. It's a good game, in my opinion. It's not the best. It doesn't feel like that much of an evolution from Battlefield 3, when Battlefield 3 did have some actually really good things in it that it didn't have in Battlefield 4. But I still like Battlefield 4. And Battlefield Hardline just doesn't feel like enough. I mean, maybe if they have a new beta coming out and something, but it doesn't feel right. And to have a new Battlefield, I'm just not going to pre-order it. I'm not going to pre-order it, not going to get it at launch. I'll maybe pick it up for cheap during the Christmas or sometime. I don't know yet, guys, but Battlefield Hardline is just not something for me. What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. I'd love to know what you guys think about Battlefield Hardline, what they should add to Bad Company 3, why we want Bad Company 3, or anything like that. I'd love to know, guys. Alright, so leave a like, favorite, subscribe, all that stuff. Be sure to let me know, and I'll see you guys next time.